Hey guys, welcome. I'm Andrea, and today I'd like to do something really quick and kind of show you what happens when you're running out of time and you have to get out the door and you gotta get ready. So, and I have days like that, I opt usually for a powder foundation, and I'm gonna use this AuNaturale semi-matte powder foundation in Honey. I'm gonna link all of the products down below, so click on it if you're interested in something, or maybe I'm not mentioning. And I'm also gonna get these BK Beauty 105 because it's really big, so it's gonna help me get on with it much faster. So I'll just take it on, kind of swirl it in, make sure that my brush is kind of equally loaded. I already put these sunscreen on. Is the Beauty of Joseon SPF 50 for pluses. It's been a while since I put it. I started cleaning up and I got carried away and I forgot all the time, and then I realized how late it gotten, and so yeah. So I usually like to start right in the middle of my face. That's where I like the most like color correction, and then I just start going on the sides. I also go with this one underneath my eyes and on top, so I'll do kind of like my prepping or like priming step, I should say, with it, and then I just go on the cheeks. Now, where I have the most need is where my pimples were or are, and I just try to kind of go there heavier. But other than that, really doesn't really need much. Now, to go underneath my eye, I try to pinch a little bit so that it gets in a smaller shape, and it also is more concentrated, which will offer me more coverage. If you don't have the need to go on the sides, don't go on the sides. Okay, just go where you need it. I do like to go down here just so that it kind of blends up and it does not stop right up here and then there's something else. Okay, and I think that's pretty good, other than I think this eye needs a little bit more. And it's beautiful outside, and a lot of neighbors are taking care of the yard, so you might hear some lawnmowers or all kinds of stuff going on. Okay, so the powder is done, and then I'm gonna go ahead around my the perimeter of my face. I'm gonna take these Flawless Face from e.l.f. and just a bronzer, whichever your favorite is. I so happen to have this one in Shapely from Fitglow Beauty on hand, so I'm just gonna use this one. So I'm just gonna start here. I said I put a little too much there, and kind of like a 3. Try to leave this part light over here. This is what's gonna give you a little bit of a lift, and it definitely looks nice if it's light down there. And your bronzer should hit from like the middle up. It's where you usually get your tan. I like to go on my nose, a little bit here, and here too. As long as you have a matte bronzer. Make sure you buff it real well, and that should be it. Now I'm gonna take these these blush from Elate. It's in Fever, such a pretty color, and I'm taking it in this Angie Hot and Flashy with BK Beauty in A507, and make sure that I don't put too much, or I'll just have to wipe it off though. And I try to put it up here first and then blend it. If it's too much, take some off. If it's not enough, put some more. It all depends on what you like too. I do like to bring up just a tiny bit, and I also like to stay in the outer part of my face with both the bronzer and the blush. I really like to come in the middle. Okay, I think that is pretty good. Okay, and then did that. If you want, yeah, you know what? Let's do a little bit of a highlighter. I have this Prism from the Saem, Saem. It's a Korean brand. Just gonna take on the tips of the brush and just kind of go up here and here. You see that? Ooh, I can see that. You see that? Okay, I'll do just a tiny bit here, just to get a little bit of lightness, a little brightness. And then my finger on the Cupid's bow. Since I have it now, I'm just might as well just do it. I'm gonna go just under my eyebrow. And here. I also will go in here. And I like to bring it up like a quarter. You don't just want it in there. You want a little bit up and a little bit down. Just to kind of give that corner some illumination and lightness. It makes it protrude, you know, makes it come forward. Okay, and then I do like to go in my crease with something to define it. You can use your bronzer if you're really in a rush, or you can use your favorite matte shadow. So I'll just use one of these Ilia. I'll use this matte dark one from here. See that? But I'll take it very lightly, and I'm gonna use this A502 from BK Beauty and Angie collaboration. I'm gonna go just above my eyebrow and just a little bit create some type of darkness. Did you see that? What it does, it makes it recede, and in turn it makes it look like I have a crease that's not just hiding. And then I like to go in the corner, bring it down on the eye there, then 3/4 in to meet with that light color that we put in there. Same thing here. Now if you want to take the time to do more, or if you have more time than what I do, go ahead. If not, just this one will do very well. Ooh, I think I poked myself a little bit. Do make sure that both of them are the same. I see mine are not. And you definitely want to diffuse and make sure you're blending right, so it seems soft. I'm just kind of diffusing what I put there towards the middle of my eye to just lose intensity there and make it look nice. Okay, now one thing you can do is use a pencil to kind of define the line. If you don't have time for that, or if you don't like that look, don't do it. But I kind of like it. I'm gonna take this one. It's from McQueen. It's a Korean brand, and I like to smudge it. I went a little too far. Just from the middle out in my rush. Kind of went a little far, but if you wipe it before it dries, because it's supposed to be waterproof, then that's ideal. And then 1/4 down, just in the little quarter, that's all. Just to intensify that line. Now, if you want to be adventurous, go ahead and do this. Kind of pull the eye up a bit in an angle, you know. If not, just let it be as is. Okay, just gonna let it be just like that. Let's take some mascara. I'm gonna use this Cush mascara. Cush. However you say it. It's just like a travel size. And I'm gonna go on top of my eyelashes and then bottom too. Or you can skip the bottom if you're really in a rush, if you don't wanna take too much time. Oh, sorry. Hope I didn't make it too blurry. Oh, that looks nice. A little clunkier there, but I'll clean up. I like to pull on the side, like the outer part, to kind of elongate the eye a little bit, make it look bigger. And I'm just gonna take these clean, I see, this clean wand and kind of collect whatever was too much on this side, because I did see there was too much. And also kind of separate them a bit. Okay. Now I have a Q-tip here that I'm gonna go ahead and wipe what I, after I roll it. After I put, not after, but what I put too much, you know, not too much. What I messed with my lashes. See a little bit here. And I almost got it up here too. Okay, now eyebrows. I don't feel really complete without eyebrows. I'm gonna use these Drawing Eyebrow from Etude House. It's in gray brown, and I first want to just comb them up, especially because I had, you know, a big brush. Might have gotten in it a bit, and just go ahead and fill up whatever I feel the need. Oh, too high. I mostly have to fill this one and then the other, because the other one kind of has already what it needs. It's just a tiny bit that. Okay, I think. All right, and then I do like to keep them in place with something, so I'll use these Kosas clear gel. Just pretty much comb them up with whatever's on the wand. It's really fast. Doesn't take but 2 seconds. And that's that. I will put something on my lips. What should I put on my lips? Oof, I didn't put anything. All right, let's put these Kosas lip oil. Make it fast. Just a little something. This will keep them moisturized and also give it a nice look. It's kind of milky, kind of not too much color. So if you do want to color, you can put on. Should we put some color on? Wait up. All right, let's see which one. Let's take these Siren Intuition or Thirst. Let's do the Thirst. I really like this one. It's kind of like a red. It's from Vapour Beauty. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just tap it on. Much better already. Okay. Just a tad. There we go. Much better. Okay. That's what I call a fast look. So this is it. When you don't have time, when you're on a run, when you're on a rush and you don't have time to get ready, you can just do quick. Pick items that you're sure about, that you've already used before, that you know how they react, and that you don't need to second guess. So you know how it looks, you know how to use, you know what to use. That's just gonna be half the battle there. So guys, I gotta run, but I will see you next time. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you got something out of it. And if you did, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe down below so that you don't miss out on future videos. Items are linked down below. So, you know, if you're interested in anything. Also, watch in HD. It definitely looks much better. Okay, guys. It was really nice hanging out with you. I really appreciate your time, and I will see you next time. Up until then, take care. Bye. I see I need a little here. Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you tell me? I think it's better. Much better. Better?